We're going to have a conversation. It's not just going to be me talking and sharing my life experiences, some of my ups and downs, my highs and lows, my goals, my ambitions. I am here to do that, but I'm also here to hear some of your goals, some of your ambitions, and maybe some of your pitfalls. Why? Because collectively we share our information, we collectively grow. Does that make sense? There's no top man. There's no one at the top. If you're at the top alone, if you're at the top by yourself, you're alone and you're miserable. I don't want to be at the top by myself. I want to be at the top collectively with a team. If we all can grow, we all can go higher, guess what? We're going to have fun at the top, right? I got a concept that I don't like to be around average people. Why? Because that becomes contagious. An average mindset produces an average energy, an average attitude. And I challenge myself every day to bring enthusiasm, energy, and excitement to my craft. I embrace every obstacle because those obstacles challenge me to grow. Some people run from obstacles. Some people run to obstacles. I'm that type of person that runs to it. I like adversity. Adversity challenges me. It puts me in an uncomfortable space and position where guess what? I got to think different, got to react different, and instantly I become stronger. Anybody here go to the gym? Sometimes I'm like, yo, I go sometime, every now and then. Yo, I'm a gym freak. Like, I love the gym. I go to the gym on my spare time. I go to the gym early. I stay late. Yo, if you ever want to find Tone is either at the barbershop or he's at the gym. I love the gym because in the gym, guess what? I put pressure against myself. And when I push that pressure up, guess what? I learned that I start to look different. My body transforms. That adversity pushes me to grow. The same thing happens in the gym, happens in life. I see some people don't even want to handle that pressure. They don't even want the weight on them. And because they don't want that weight on them, guess what? They never get the opportunity to grow. They never really live a large and exciting life. I've been in this industry since 2004. Anybody been coming to this show that long? Very few. And guess what? I see very few faces out here from 2004. That means a lot. That means that I'm doing something that gives me longevity. Anybody know how to build clientele? Right? You know how to build clientele, right? It's another thing to keep clientele, isn't it? Yeah. Like, I know how to build clientele, but how the heck do I maintain my clientele? Like, that's longevity. And if you learn those things throughout your process and your journey in this industry, guess what? You start to develop yourself as a brand. You start to develop yourself as a professional barber, and you become a successful barber. I see some people that's barbering and they're not successful. They're miserable. They're not looking for the possibility of retiring. They know they're going to quit eventually. Eventually they're going to quit. They're going to get tired of cutting their hair, and they're like, I want to go work at Bank of America. I want to go work at Wachovia. I'm not looking to quit. I'm looking to retire. My goal is to live to leave a legacy and leave a major impression on the next generation. So that what? They can achieve more than me. That's my goal. When I started barbering in 2000, I didn't really have a lot of good examples of what a professional barber looked like. How did a professional barber look? What was the statue? What was his posture? What was his attitude? I didn't see none of that. I went to the barbershop and I saw a lot of bad habits. Barbers coming in late. Barbers leaving early. Barbers with their pants hanging down. And guess what? I started becoming a product of my environment. And then one day I said, guess what? I need more. I want more. I did not get into this just to duplicate what Mike is doing or what this other lazy, trifling, dirty barber is doing right next to me. You know what that means? Trifling, lazy, dirty barber. We all got them. Sometimes we surrounded by them. But guess what? Don't let that get off on you. Don't let that rub off on you. Because you're always going to have it no matter where you go in your career and no matter where you travel. You're going to be around some people that is toxic. They're toxic people. I call them toxic. They're energy zappers. They're gossipers. You know, they're lazy. They're complacent. And I'm not one of those persons. And I came here today to agitate you to not be one of those persons. Right. We want to develop those great habits. Habits produce success. The habits that we develop produces our success. And because of our success, guess what? We provide a great future for our family. Does anybody here a good representation of their family, that you're here because of your family? Everyone is. You got somebody that depends on you. You got somebody that's looking for you to perform. You got somebody that's looking for you to bring it on home. And guess what? I got a lot of people that's looking for me to be consistent and bring it home. I got a wife, I got 3 kids, and they depend on Tone to do his job every day consistently. And from 2000 until now, I've been consistently progressing, consistently growing, consistently challenging myself to become better. And that's why I'm here to consistently push y'all to your greatest possibility in life. Doors are opening for me now that never opened before. And it's not because I'm a great barber and I can just cut hair, because we all can cut hair. We all can style hair. But it's that thing right here that's a little different, that causes you to stand out, that causes people to want to get in your chair, that causes people to want to spend money with you, day after day, week after week, month after month. Why do they come back and get in your chair? We got to ask ourselves that. Is it because I can just fade real good? Because guess what? Somebody else can fade better than you. But that character and that integrity is what keeps people with you and make people not ever want to leave you. Like, they got to have you. They got to have me in their life. Like, I got clients like, Tony, you had another show? They literally calling my phone, man, when are you coming back to the shop? Like, they can't live without me. Like, that's a good thing, but it's also a bad thing. Because I'm like, man, come on. I got somebody else that can take care of you. But what I'm saying is, I done created enough momentum and became so contagious to where they need me in their life. And that's how everyone should approach every day at the barbershop and at the salon. Like, you should be so contagious, like, look, I'm going to the barbershop even if I have no money to get nothing to eat. I'm going to get a haircut. Why? Because that haircut makes me feel good. If someone told me we're in the business of making people feel good and look good. You find out how to do that, guess what? Your chair is going to constantly spin. If your chair is not spinning and you're sitting, you're doing something wrong. Don't you ever look at the owner and feel like the owner is obligated to do anything for you. When we chose to be educated, when we chose to be barbers, we chose to be entrepreneurs. That means that you go forward and you make it happen on your own every day. I'm not going to promote you if you don't promote yourself. You promote yourself, I'm going to meet you right there. I'm going to promote you. I'm going to promote together. We're going to be 2 promoting people. And guess what? We're going to achieve our goals. And we're going to grow collectively. We're going to grow together. No one should toot your horn louder than yourself. You should be the loudest tutor of your horn. Why? Because I am here to leave a legacy. You're a brand. I see a lot of people that take advantage of how they look. Your dress code is important. At one point, I wanted to develop a professional clientele. And at that time, I started wearing more button-up shirts. I put away my Timberlands, because when I started cutting hair, I was wearing a lot of Timberlands and jeans. But I said, I want somebody that can really pay me what I'm worth and not what I charge. That's a big difference. What you charge is what's on their wall. What you worth is totally different, and it should be separate. It shouldn't be that price on their wall. I should get paid what I'm worth. And guess what? If I get paid what I'm worth, I don't have to ask for it. Somebody say, I want to change my prices. Why you want to change your prices? You change your prices, you're going to push people away. Start doing more services. And people are going to start paying you more. And your tip is going to be bigger than $2. It's going to now be $20. I know a good friend of mine, he's been barbering over 20 years, and he's still charging $15. I'm like, what are you doing? You got a family, everybody depending on you, you're still coming home with the same amount, but guess what? More is going out. So you're not moving forward, you're moving backwards. And I looked at what he do, I looked at his services. He's not evolving as a service provider. We should be a service provider, and we should meet the needs before they even need it. Does that make sense? I need to meet your needs before you even need that need. We're in the business of solving problems. Anybody here a problem solver? I'm a problem solver. I didn't even realize a problem solver. You know what the problem is? Like somebody come in with a jacked up haircut, they want you to fix it. That's a problem solver.
That's right, bro.
Somebody come in, we get it. Somebody come in with a crooked hairline. You got to fix their hairline. You're a problem solver. If you can't solve problems, get out of this profession, because you're not going to make it. Because we know how to create problems. That's easy. We know how to create problems. Trust me. Don't we? We know how to make problems. We make problems sometimes. But you need to get the mindset and the capabilities of solving problems. You solve the problem, I have to have you in my life, because the other guy's not going to take the same effort that you would take to solve the problem. And now he's no longer going to anyone else, nowhere else. He's coming to you. And he's coming to you for that experience. right? Anybody ain't ever been to a great steak restaurant? I like steaks. I'm a steak eater. What's the best steak restaurant? Anybody here?
Aberdeen-born.
What is it? Rosewood, what city? Rosebud, what city? Chicago. Ruth Chris. Chop House. Norwegian Cruise Line had a great steak. That boy got a steak on the ocean. Had a great steak on a cruise. You ever been to a restaurant that had a terrible steak? We all been there, right? Guess what? Those experiences is those great experiences is what we brag about. We share it. Now I want to go on a cruise. I ain't never been on a cruise in my life. Now if I choose a cruise, I'm going to Norwegian Cruise Line. I like going to Ruth Chris. I've been going to Ruth Chris. My daughter go to Ruth Chris now. I set the standard high. She can't even go Outback. So I don't know whoever takes her on a date when she get old, they got to take her to Ruth Chris first. So I done set that standard. All right? Yeah, she got Ruth Chris appetite. Outback ain't gonna work for her. That's right. But what I'm saying is that experience is what people remember, and that's what they brag about. And that's the same experience that we gotta offer our clients, so that they can brag about us, so that our business can grow so much to where now it's an overflow. And now not only am I growing, guess what? My barbers next to me are growing. Everyone that's working with me, everyone that's in my circle is growing. I believe that's an overflow here, and we're not taking advantage of it. I believe that the laborers are few, but the harvest plentiful. Anybody know what that means? Meaning that it's more than enough for everybody. And then something in my head, losing a lot, and then I say I'm tired of losing. I got to make some adjustments. So I don't know why you guys came in this class today, but I am going to do some haircuts. But more importantly, I'm going to share the mind that really fuels Tone Mcgill and what caused Tone Mcgill to be sponsored by a clipper company at the age of 24. I'm 39 years old right now, and I'm getting older. And a lot of times when guys was partying and playing, I was about my business. And I was so determined to be a barber that was a professional barber and that was a successful barber, because I didn't want to duplicate those lazy behaviors that will produce lazy results. Didn't want to be that type of person. So when you guys come to this show, come here to learn and grow. Come here to network with everybody that's in here. Get business cards. Why? Because you never know who you're sitting next to. We got some company CEOs in here right now that you don't even know. We got a lot of brands in here right now that need somebody to be the face of their brand. They're looking, they're hungry, they need someone. They need help. You could be that person and fit that help. You could be that person to solve the problem. But you didn't come here prepared for the opportunity. Did you come here prepared for the opportunity? Or did you just come here to be a casualty? There's a lot of casualties out here, but I believe the harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. It's a harvest out there. It's a harvest. So this amazing clipper company took me in at 24 years old. They said, Tone, I want you to be a part of our educational team that we're now building. I'm going to send you out to different cities. I'm going to send you to schools. I want you to teach. I want you to share your information on clipper cutting. And I also want you to help us develop our clippers. I want you to help us build our clipper arsenal. So some of my input helped design some of the tools that you guys use today in your barbershops. You may not even know it, but a lot of the clippers, me and my team helped design those clippers, which makes your job a lot easier and help you become more efficiently and effective, and you produce more because of these new tools that's coming out. A lot of our tools are called anti-fatigue clippers. They're not as heavy, they're not as big, they're not as bulky as the older clippers that we all were used to using. You know, when we first started cutting hair. These tools are a lot lighter. A lot of women are now stepping into barbering. I don't know if you know that, but I had a conversation with a young lady outside, and she said, I'm about to be a barber. And I said, you about to put a lot of barbers out of business. We got a lot of phobias that we need to overcome. You know, those fears, those things that's not macho, but people really want the service done. Like, you don't want to do facials. You don't want to do shampoo hair, you know, because you're a macho. I don't put an extra touch another man's scalp. Man, look, if the hair is dirty, you got to wash it and shampoo it before you cut the hair. The job is a lot easier. The finished product is 100% better. And guess what? You protect your clippers. Because so many clippers make a lot of noise. And the blade is not moving properly. The motor is quiet. It's because of all that grease, that dirt, that oil, all of that gook inside of the clipper which suffocates the motor and the power of the clipper, right? So shampooing the hair is essential before and after, before each haircut, right? Important. Add that into your pricing. I'm not charging you more for it. I'm just going to put it into the price. You're not even going to know. But now I'm more concerned about your overall hair care and not just your haircut, right? We're in the industry to serve people. We need to meet their needs before they even realize they need a need. So some of the stuff that I'm saying are nuggets, guys. Take it down, write it down, record it, pull your phone out, because you need to share it with other people around you so they can get the same idea, the same mindset, and that we all grow collectively, right? All right. So I have a model. Where's my model at? There's a lot of people in here. Where you at? No, where my model at? Where you go? You go right here. Come on right here. Hop on up in this chair, brother. What's your name, man? Clarence. Clarence, you ain't got to walk up that step, man. Jump up on that step. Clarence ain't young. Clarence, walk up on the step. All right, so we got Clarence in here. Clarence was downstairs, and he said, Tony, you doing a class? Can I get a haircut in that class? Clarence, are you a barber? My man. How many clippers do we need on our station? Does it matter? I know a lot of barbers, we got about 20, maybe 30 clippers on our station. You don't need that many clippers. What's your favorite clipper? You better say Andy's. Of course, it's an Andy class. But what type of clipper is it? Super ZRs. What else? The Master. The Master is the foundation of barber. If you're a barber, man, come on. You know, our Masters are like the staple. That's it. You know, it's like a Mustang for Ford. You know, you think of a Mustang when you think of Ford, and then you go on from there. You think of Andy, you think of a Master, and then you grow from the Master. All right? So, my favorite tool, I got several of my favorite tools. I'm going to talk about them. I'm going to tell you why they're my favorite. I'm going to talk about how it helps my job, how it makes me a more diverse and more multicultural stylist. Anybody here a multicultural barber? Thank you. Every hand should be up. Why? Because we live in a very color-blended world now. Look at everybody here. We all different sizes, different shapes, different colors.
Money green.
Money green. Right. My man said money green. And guess what? I don't cut color. I cut hair.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, you come in the shop, you should get a haircut. If you're not getting a haircut and you're not providing a haircut with confidence, guess what? You need to get somewhere and you need to get the necessary information so you can cut with confidence. I always can tell a young barber when he don't have confidence, he's not sure about himself. You can tell a man that's not sure about himself. He's walking with his head down. But you got a real man that's sure about himself and know who he is, he's looking over here like my man. He's like, I'm dipper dapper. I'm clean, I'm fresh. You know? You might wear a two-tone beard even though people say you like a weirdo. That's because you got a confidence about yourself. So you can read confidence, right? You should have confidence when you approach a texture of hair. If you don't have that area of confidence, then guess what? Just get in that place and come to a class like this and you learn. Because black people are scared of cutting white people. White people are scared of cutting black people. We're family here today. So we're going to talk like we family. That's how it is sometimes in this world. I didn't make the rules. It is what it is. But we need to become a multicultural hairstylist so that you can address any texture of hair and that you don't let someone else take the money. That should be staying in your shop. All right? So that's why I'm here today. I'm here to share some of my knowledge about multicultural styling and about texture hair. Things you should do and things you shouldn't do. Things you can do and things that you won't do. Thanks for opening that door because it starts to get suffocated in here and, you know, it's getting warm. But come on in, get closer. We got some more space up here. You know, you ain't got to just stand out there. But that's why we're here today, guys. We're here to talk about multicultural textured hair and some of the obstacles that we all encounter when we're cutting textured hair. You know, what should I do and what shouldn't do? What clipper should I use and what clipper shouldn't I use? I believe that one clipper is not designed to cut all textures of hair. You know, that master, guess what? That master is not designed to cut all textures. If that hair is coarse, thick, heavy, weighted by chemical products, or if it's too long, that master is not going to do the job. You ever turn on your clipper and that master start talking to you? Like, I can't. Nah. It's telling you I can't do the job. It's too weak. I'm not designed to carry this weight. It's not designed for it. So stop trying to force your tools to do what it wasn't designed to do. A master clipper is okay and works great on shorter hairs. on texture here, even on